G'day guys, it's Dave here from Old Rigs Down Under, bringing a video today for the removal of a F model cab. So we've done a little bit of the heavy lifting so far and done some of the rubbish work so that you didn't have to endure that, so we're just about ready to lift it off with the crane. The old Cranvel there, big Sutto, ready to rock and roll. Have a look at him, #1 man. Anyway, I'll just quickly take you off the camera stand, if I can. Be a bit shaky, but you'll be used to that by now. So what we've had to do is obviously just unhook all of the cables and wiring and hoses and stuff like that, all the stuff that you'd normally expect, steering shaft, etc. And what they use, just excuse the wind here today, it's pretty breezy. They've got these torsion bars on the outside of it, and they're to assist you lifting the cabin, because most of them weren't fitted with a hydraulic ram to lift the things with. So you had this piece here, which sat on there, and you can see there's a set of splines in the end of it and an adjuster bolt here. Now that adjuster bolt sits in behind this keeper. Now that keeper varies for the different bull bars and backing plates that were fitted, but so long as there's something for this adjust to, you adjust it while the cab's tilted. So theoretically it's in that position. You wind your bolt forward to that piece on the backing plate, and as the cab comes down, it winds weight onto that torsion bar, so that next time you go to lift it, it gives you some sort of an assist. Now they're still pretty heavy. It's still best to open doors and empty locker boxes and things like that before you open it, but they were not a bad idea. Anyway, this side was a little bit tight. You can see there's a little bit of movement in there, a little bit of an air gap under the bush. So anyway, we're just getting this cab off, and at some stage it'll sort of be repaired for paint and fiberglass work. And yeah, this is one we're going to put the original V8 back into. We've got the original engine for this one, hasn't been started for about 43 or 44 years I reckon, so that'll be a good video coming up. But for today, we'll get this cab off. Won't bore you to tears too much. We've undone our spacer blocks and mounts. Now this one's had spacers fitted in there, as you can see, hopefully see there. Perhaps see that side a little bit clearer. So yeah, the bolts are a little bit longer, a little bit different to how they were from new. But anyway, because we've taken the weight off those torsion bars, we've got the thing sitting back down flat now. There's no weight on the front of it, so theoretically we should be able to just lift from towards the rear point of the door frame. We've got a spreader bar there on the forklift there where Sutto is, and we're going to put it over the top of the cab with the sling through, and yeah, I guess we'll see what it wants to do. Righto, crank her up, Sambo. Now the old crane probably won't start now, but anyway, we'll try and get it off, guys. Well, we didn't do too bad there anyway. Yeah, didn't quite have that cab slung perfectly, but that's not too, there's no dramas there. We'll know when we put it back on just to move those the two slings a little bit further forward in the doors. I lifted a steel cab off just the other day and I put it right at the back, so obviously there's a bit more weight in the steel cab than the fiberglass cab. I didn't think there'd be all that much, but anyway, successful mission so far anyway. So that's what you're left with there. That probably shows you the torsion bar set up a little bit better. But anyway, that'll do for now. It's a little bit of excitement for the day, a bit of a victory. So stay tuned for more videos. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to change the front hubs over, put some earlier style hubs on it because they've been changed at some point in its life. Going to get the steering box out of it and just clean it up. All the hoses have already been taken out of it, you know, with the engine and gearbox. It's had, you know, some of the chassis rail replaced where it was badly separated and broken with rust. So now it's just going to be a time to get it ready for the sandblaster. As you can see, the fuel tank and the air start tank, they're sitting on there but they're not bolted on there tight, so we'll just get those back off. And yeah, just pull the wheels off, check wheel bearings, replace seals, check brakes and drums and do that sort of stuff, and do the same thing with the front end. Just go through kingpins, wheel bearings, steering, probably put a seal kit in both the ram and the sensor valve for the Garrison steering, or for the power assist steering I should say. Looks like it's been leaking out of the old steering box as well. It's only a manual box with no pressure going to it, so should be a matter of just putting a top seal in that and a sector shaft seal. Anyway, it's a good little victory for today, and a good preview into what's going to be happening over the course of the next few months at Old Rigs Down Under. So thanks Sutto today for your help.
No worries, mate. A red one or a black one?
Oh, I better go a red one, I think.
Righto.
Might be safer at this time of the day. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll bring you a bit more soon.